Guys, I got a request today to show you how to use different colors of eyeshadow, especially now that our awesome new palettes are out. So I thought I'd do a quick video to show you that. These are great because they're so versatile. So there's 7 different colors in each, and there is a mixture of the matte and the shimmer. And so that's cool because like I love shimmer, but I know not everybody does, or sometimes you only want to do like just a little bit of shimmer somewhere, not the whole thing. So I'm going to go over with you. So I'm using the palette number 1, and that's the one with like the golds and the browns, and I'm going to show you just how to achieve an everyday look with this. And so general rule of thumbs when you're doing your eye makeup, there's like different areas of your eyelid, okay? So I normally do one color all over this part of the eyelid. And then a lot of times I'll do a lighter color just on the inner corner. You can do a lighter color under your brow bone. We call that the highlighter. And then I like to do a darker color kind of right here in the corner and just smudge that in. You can also do a darker color right here and kind of blend that towards the center, so darker out here, lighter in here. And then you can also apply a darker color wet as an eyeliner, so you would just do that right here along the edge. And so the brushes I'll use today, this is my favorite one. It's the liner shader brush. So you've got the shader side there, which you can use to do like the all over smudging, and then the liner side, which is what you would use if you were going to just dab on a little liner. And then another one I'm going to use is the crease brush. So this is the one that you use, if you're doing stuff in the crease. And again, depends on what you're looking for. So a lot of girls will do a kind of neutral shade like all the way up to the brow. Sometimes you'll just want to do it here. For me, it depends on what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing like the purple splurge cream shadow in Noble, I'm not going to do that all the way up here because I would, I look a little crazy for me. But if I'm doing a lighter shade, I might do that. So I'll just show you. So since we're doing an everyday look, I'm going to start with Elated, which is all the way on this side. So it's like a nice neutral, it's a matte color. And so I like to get my brushes wet when I use them. It's kind of a similar effect as if you were using primer, but just in case you don't have our primer yet, I'm just going to show you. So I just got it wet in the faucet, and I'm just going to dab off the extra here. And then just get some of this on my brush. Such a light color that I'm going to do this one kind of all over. So again, since it is so light and natural, I can do this one all the way up to the eyebrow. And this is just sort of a base because this color's not all that bright really. You can't tell much of a difference here. Another thing I've seen people do that don't love wearing sparkle is just to put a little dab of a little sparkle like right here in the center because it kind of brightens up your eye. And so I think what I'll do now, I really like this brassy. It's this one right here. It's a sparkle. And so I'm going to put that one on the inner corner. So for that, I'm going to use the liner side because I want to really get in there in the corner. You could do it with a brush like this, but for me it's just easier. So brassy, just going to get a little bit on there. And then just kind of dabbing it, starting in the corner and just blending out. And I always use a bigger mirror than the one that's on here, but you could use this, like especially if you were in the car or didn't have a bigger mirror. So just on the inner part. And then I'll show you, if I was going to do the darker color on the outer corner, I'm not going to do that today, but I'll show you what I would do. For this combo, I would probably choose either Forthright or Zealous. And I would do the same thing where I would get it here on this liner brush, and I would just start on the corner and kind of go like this, and then just blend it, smudge it in. Okay? And then same thing with the crease. I'll show you what I would do. I'm going to do a liner today since my friend was looking for a natural look. I don't know if she would want like the smoky eye for every day, but if I was going to do the crease, I would use this crease brush. And same thing, just use a darker color and then do it in your crease. So maybe this chipper, swanky, Forthright, or Zealous, any of those. And you would dab a little bit on And then a lot of times you kind of want to make an outer V here. So you would go like that, make an outer V where it would be dark, and then you can just blend it all in like that, okay? But since I'm going to do the natural look, I'm going to just use this liner brush side. So I'm going to get this wet and take it, get it wet, and then I'm going to use this darker shade here. So I'm going with Zealous, which is on the very outer edge, because I like a little sparkle, I think you guys all know. So I'm just gently brushing it on here, right where my lashes meet my lid. And so, and you can also, I sometimes use the Splurge cream shadows as a liner. So even though the cream shadows are not quite as easy to use as the liner, it doesn't have to be a perfect line, but it just gives you like a little pop of sparkle right there on your lash line. So as you can see, it looks like a pretty nice liner now. And so for today I used 3 colors. So again, I did Elated, Brassy, and Zealous. And I got this nice natural look. So it looks quite similar here, just a little bit prettier. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. The cool thing is you can, like I said, mix and match these however you want. So that's just my preference, is to do a lighter one all over, kind of a shimmery, light one on the inside, darker here, darker on the crease, or darker on the liner. Okay?